back in mid-March, when we first went into lockdown, I got really depressed, and I thought for sure if this went on any longer than the few weeks that it was supposed to, that I'm going to run into major mental health problems, and I kind of prepped myself for that. But then we went into the fourth week of the lockdown, and I felt so good because for once I actually got to take time away from other people. And I felt kind of like Kevin in Home Alone 2 when he first arrived in New York. He was very despondent at first. He said, "My family's in Florida and I'm in New York." And then he smiled, "My family's in Florida, I'm in New York." And then he walks out into New York. And I think the song that plays is All Alone on Christmas. And then he goes to the observation deck of the Twin Towers and everything is great. And that's kind of how I felt at the beginning of quarantine. The world's in quarantine and I have nothing to do. The world's in quarantine and I have nothing to do? Yay! And it really reminded me of that movie when I started going out and walking and cleaning up some of my habits. You guys saw me do that. And making a lot of YouTube videos, writing a number of computer games. I also felt a little bit like Andy in Toy Story 2 when one of his favorite toys breaks down, right? His Woody. At the beginning of the quarantine, when I couldn't find toilet paper, my favorite foods, when I couldn't mingle with my friends, those things kind of felt like the Woody, right? And then I discovered all these new toys, right? Just like when Andy came home from summer camp and he had all these new toys, right? I kind of felt like him as well. And watching Trump and Biden debating was kind of like watching Dumb and Dumber, right? And the whole 2020 has felt like a story from the Onion News as well, right? Anyways, I thought I'd share the whole experience in trying to dodge COVID-19 problems, trying to dodge losing your job has felt like a game of Survivor, right? One of those reality TV shows, at least, right? That's how I felt during the time. What movie did the year of 2020 remind you of?